And we are back with episode number 2 of the Pursuit Season Road to Legend. First of all, we're going to be seeing the Ilanav Shu prebans coming out from the right side. Looks like this person is, I think his name is Hori or something like that, because he's like a first pick Shu player every game. But I'm opting to ban for Zio Harsetti here because I'm first pick here. I'm going to first pick Luna here. So he picked Summertime Assyria second, which tells me he probably wants to play kind of aggressive on me. And I'm going to try to not let that happen, right? So he already banned Ilanav. So I'm going to actually opt to maybe cleave him since Zio is already pre-banned. I can pick a Ran here. So actually, I can just go Ran here. We'll go Bellion here to take the souls. And then I'm going to go with Ludwig here on 3. Since taking the Bellion here basically denies him from taking Bellium and shutting down my Toghel's Ancient Book. And this is kind of an interesting cleave that was kind of more so popularized by Exarian. And, well, I wouldn't even say a popularized. I mean, I just saw him do it a couple times, so I'm trying to copy it. And I don't cleave every game, but some games where there's like a clear option of cleaving, I definitely want to go for that option whenever available. And you can see that his brain's starting to freeze, right? So in this instance, on 4 and 5, what can I take, right? I can take like a Ran. I can something that can activate my Ludwig and drag it forward, right? Now, he goes for Dragonbright Senya and Sharoon. So I'm definitely just going to slam Ran. I'm definitely going to slam Ran here.
How should we do this?
And then I want to bring another book so that I can soul burn for Ludwig. Now, I could go Astromancer Elena, because Astromancer Elena will allow me to get extra souls and won't get countered by Shu potentially when I soul burn S1 on our Bellion, or sorry, on our Ludwig. And, however, I could also take... Let me think about this for a second. I think Astromancer Elena is probably the best here. Actually, you know what? No. Firefly's better. Because what Firefly can do for me is I can just soul burn S1 and then drag and hit. And then just get tons of damage out. And so I think he picked Sharoon here to cut in front of the Ran or something like that. I have no idea. But we're definitely going to be banning a Miki since it can 1v9 us. And we're going to go on with it. He actually takes out the Luna. Okay. So this is going to come down to if I land Deathbreaker or not on Ran. Hopefully I do. Alright, as per usual, let's check the CR bar. It's like a 270. That's around a 270 Sharoon. So this fast Sharoon might be able to cut if she procs. I actually got RNL. Soulburn S3, stick to Death Breaks and stuff like that. I actually don't like RNL in this case because Sharoon, that gives Sharoon an extra turn to proc. But she didn't proc, so that's good. So now I'm going to just S1 here. I missed. And then I'm going to S1 on this to kill her. Pull the Flan. And then now I'm going to... I could S3 Bellion to provoke Summer after. So I'm going to S3 to get the CR push for Flan. So we missed. I don't think I'm going to be able to proc Dragon Bride, but the most important thing would be to ensure... I don't think I'll proc. At least I hope not. Yeah, I didn't proc. There we go. Bomb procs. And now all I'm going to need to do is just S1 on this. Drag Flan again. Wow, another RNL. Jesus. Okay. I probably could have just S2, S3 there, but he's dead. Wow, this is definitely RNG win. That that ran RNL was definitely... Damn. Okay, well, he's dead. GG's. On to the next one. Alrighty, into our next round, we see Luna DDR pre-ban from our right side, which tells us it's probably a relatively standard player, not a cleave or aggro. I'm going to take Sea Phantom Politis as our opener here in the beginning, just so that it gives us a lot of power in the draft. I can do stuff like A Tywin, BBK, it's good with the Miki, I can play control with Knockwall. So he goes Illinev A Tywin here to deny the A Tywin poly combo from me, which makes sense. DDR would be a really great pick here, but unfortunately they banned it, which is, you know, good on them. So now I need to find an alternative option in terms of how I want to play this draft. I definitely am thinking of going BBK on 3. That's definitely something that I want to do here. And taking mitigation is never a bad thing, but things like Senya are going to be completely denied because of the Illinev there on the field. So what I'm going to opt to do here is I'm going to go for a Emil Sharoon here into a BBK on 3.
Who's next?
And you might be thinking, oh Vic, like he's going to cleanse a Death Break, right? Because it's a Tywin, it's AoE. Well, I have an opener here, right? In Poly that can activate, put a debuff, and then the Death Break will stick and push back. So it's like double pushback, which is a really good combination. It goes Hand Guy Senya, so he's basically just like completely tanking up. Completely tanking up here. So how can we play this instead? So Gal is out of the question since Illinev is on field. We could offer maybe like a Knockwall who's going to be able to buy us a bit of time on the first rotation. I think I could also go with Control, but I definitely want to go Knockwall here. Knockwall's going to deny him hard. And I think Fire Flan might be okay too. But running another unit that can reset would be really big for me. So something like a Requiem Rowena, I think. Something that can set up my Death Break will be huge. I'm pretty sure he's banning Knockwall here. Yep, there's a Knockwall ban. Make sure that our Poly's in the front. And like mentioned during the draft, I would just basically S3 into S3 and just try to get all the tempo here. So do I need a Soul Burn? S3, S3, S3. I won't have enough souls to Soul Burn. Yeah, I do. Because if I don't stick a speed down on a Tywin, when I go to... Actually, no, it's fine. Just strip the barriers, right? Strip the barriers here. I'm going to go for an S3 to push them back even further. Now, Illinev is going to move up 40, but we push her so far back, which is the main reason why we went to Soul Burn there. Now, double check, did we get any resets? We didn't reset a Tywin, which is pretty bad, but I'm going to S3 here. Try to stick a Death Break onto the 3 knights that are on the field. So the only Death Break we got was actually on Senya and a Tywin. And I think I'm just going to try to rush the a Tywin. Helag Lance. Okay. Okay, let's see. Hand Guy is reset right now, so he can't cleanse. A Tywin's going to die on the next hit here, so I'm probably going to want to Soulburn S1, stun this. Missed. This will for sure kill since I pulled BBK. Okay. I'm going to try to defense break the Hand Guy here. Got it. And then I'm going to Soulburn S3 to try to just go for a kill. I should be able to. I have Rage. It's basically like attack buff. I kill the Senya. And I kill the Hand Guy. And it's game over. And that's just the power of playing aggro. The Sea Phantom Politis with the CR manipulation is just way too much for him to handle. And if he stays in the game, this probably tells me he's on counter set, most likely. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense for somebody to stay in this match. Yeah, there it is. There's a counter, right? And now we're just going to S1, pull our BBK forward again, and he should be dead. GG. You did good, but I did better. On to the next match. Alright, so next match, we're going to be looking at Ran Poly. So I'm going to first pick Luna here since it's available. So it tells me he's probably like a tank down player. He doesn't want to play against Poly aggro, and he doesn't want to fight against Ran Cleavers. Which is honestly really unpopular now. A lot of people have a lot of tech for Ran, like... Oh. Fire Lilius. Whoa. Okay, not what I was expecting. Wow, okay. That's not at all what I was expecting. Okay. I can try to go Fire Flan here. And then I'm going to go with a DDR here.
Do you smell that? That's...
Oh, he's reverse cleaving me, isn't he? With fast Frida. Ooh, I have to speed up then. I absolutely have to speed up or else I'm gonna die. Yeah, he takes imprint plus... Ooh, this is not good. I have to somehow run away. I have to bail because he's just gonna go for a one-shot. I could look for a Karina game, actually. I think Karina would get procced off Sid immediately soul burning. So I can go for a Karina game. And then along with Karina, I could even go... I wonder if I can go Euphine here. Euphine. Can he one-shot Euphine if I have no mitigation? He might be able to. But I have DDR win con. So I might go Albedo here instead. Albedo will definitely allow me to stay alive through Sid Soulburn. Ooh, Jugs is a really good pick by him. Ban the Jugs. Okay, so I'm definitely getting reverse cleaved. He made it look like a standard draft, but he's definitely reverse cleaving me here. So this is really scary. I mean, if you can one-shot Karina 100-0, that would be really impressive. Oh, okay, so he's gonna S3, Lilius S3s? Oh, Soulburn S1 and then S3? This is a really interesting cleave.
Alright, try me.
So he's gonna Soulburn, moves Frida up, procs my Rocket Punch. And I do have immunity.
It takes a lot of courage to challenge me.
Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to kill Sid through Splash. On Splash alone, at least. That's not happening, so...
I'll show you who's in charge.
We'll see what he does here. I could just fish an S1, right, on Karina. I can just S1 to drag Flan to kill the Sid. Which is most likely my play here. So here, I'm going to S1, drag Flan. Kill off the Sid. Get him out of the game. And then I'm going to play Karina and Flan win con here since I have 100% evasion. And it's not going to be easy, for sure, but we'll try. Okay. So she does have a free soul burn still, which can put a barrier, so she holds it. And I'm going to soul burn on... Lilius already S3 cleansed. So I'm going to Soulburn on Illinev since that's the main damage source here. Lilius isn't really going to be able to do as much damage versus with dragging this girl. But it looks like she actually cuts in front of me. Yeah, she just has too much natural speed, so I won't be able to benefit off of it too much. But I do have an S3 on Karina coming up, so could be okay. I am on Noble Oath, so that's what I have going for me here. He's gonna Soulburn for sure here. But I will get two turns here off of my Flan, so I have high hopes. I'm gonna Soulburn S1 to try to defense break. There's the Death Break. And then we're gonna get another Death Break here. And see if we kill. Probably not. Not enough to kill, but pretty decent damage. The Indomitable is really keeping him alive, especially with the Aureus Lilius. And now that he's hitting my Karina, I'm just gonna slowly let him work down my Noble Oath, and then he'll just do so much damage where he can't do anything. She gets another turn, but that's completely fine because we're in the driving seat. We're absolutely being chilling. This boost cleanses, but it really doesn't matter. With Noble Oath stacking, like he'll just do less and less damage to me, so it's all good. So he's gonna S1, even if he drags Illinev, no problem. Because I'm about to do max damage on my Noble Oath. So I think the move is probably... It's probably S3, which should do more damage than S1 dragging Flan. Okay, let's see it. Death Break, huge damage. This S1 hits everything, kills Ilanav, and then he shouldn't be able to win anymore. Yep, there it is.
Don't treat me like a child.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna die, but Flan's on lifesteal, so I'm not worried about this at all.
The water slide is this way.
Yep. Okay, that random duel definitely does not help my case, though.
This way.
Don't worry.
But I am on lifesteal, so it should be okay. Especially if I crit on that girl. Okay, one more turn and then Lily's is dead. And I should be able to survive long enough, I hope.
I'll show you who's in charge.
But this is just the power of lifesteal Flan. I mean, hopefully I haven't spoken too soon. I think I win this. Still doesn't have enough souls to Soulburn Lilius, which is really important for me. I could get 1v1'd, potentially. I'll just S1. This should give me more healing since I'm hitting 2 targets, especially if I crit on the Frida. Now it's just Frida versus Flan, and I think Frida's probably going to get like 3 turns, whereas I get 1. Okay, 2 turns. Okay, that's not too bad. She's going to S3. Give herself attack buff. And if I just crit, she's dead. Okay, all good. Soul burn. Let's just crit on water, please. Yeah, GG. Unfortunate. He had a win condition, but nah, not possible. GG's. Alrighty, into the next match we go. It goes Luna Poly Prebans, so pretty standard stuff. I'm going to first pick Fire Flan to try to leverage her kit since she's really strong right now. And a lot of common counters right now is basically just Saltaria. Saltaria or just something that can sleep like DDR is really good into Flan. A lot of people are running that right now. She picks Ilanav here and Yufine. Ilanav and Yufine. So Ilanav loses the DDR, so I'm going to go with my slower DDR here. And then I want to go with something that gives me mitigation while also being a counter to Yufine. And if you're thinking A Tywin, you are correct. But I'm going to go with my protection A Tywin this time. I'm going to go with my prot A Tywin because my DDR is slower than my fast variation. He actually picks Lua on 3. Which means if I take Laya, I won't really be as impactful. Falcon or Clury? Whoa. Okay, I can't say I was expecting this. Okay. Huh. Interesting. How would I play this? So I think he's going to ban Fire Lilius, as that's a lure counter. And then I'm going to take Nakwal here. Actually, is Nakwal that impactful? Yeah, Nakwal will be pretty strong. I have Nakwal on immunity, so it should be okay.
This is your last chance to back.
And I'm definitely banning this. There you go. So I picked the Lilius, even though I'm on Aureus, but he doesn't know that. He thinks I'm on Ancient Dragon Legacy, so he had to let that through. Or he had to ban that. And because I'm on immunity on Nakwal, right, even if he pushes back, it's not going to do anything. There is the possibility that the natural speed buff and Falconer will outspeed me. But hopefully not. But he might. Oh, he didn't outspeed me. Sick. So now I just S3 here. Go for the reset, put the bind on. And start working this Ilanav pretty much. Yep, and then we're going to seal the Ilanav so that she doesn't get CR for this second rotation. That way she can't cleanse. This is, yeah, everything's reset. Perfect. He's trying to work down the Flan. Yufine's going to get a turn. My A Tywin's reset at the moment, which means I need to provoke someone to try to give me Rage to cleanse off some debuffs here. Oh, nope. Never mind. Yufine's going to do it for me. Lua does have speed buff, which is looking kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. Okay.
I don't want to do this
So I'm gonna
more than you do.
S1 Falconer Clary because she can get an S3 off to provoke something, and I really don't want that to happen. And then I'm just gonna straight up. I have to S1 since I don't have S3 available. I don't think this will do enough damage. Yeah, looks yeah.
I hope this job is a little
But on the next turn, she'll die when I A-tie S1. So it should be okay. And then that will release my DDR. So he provokes me. Okay. So I'm going to S1 to kill the Falcon Clary to remove the... to get rid of the provoke on my DDR.
It looks like
And then now I should be able to take the game back over now because I can sleep Ilanav on her third rotation. And the game should pretty much be done. Reseal it.
not to feel so indignant.
Okay. And then...
not.
I'm gonna S3 here, obviously, to make her skip one rotation, and also get the defense break off my Ray here, because I don't want him to die at all. Because that Guardian Ice Crystal is gonna be able to keep us alive as long as possible.
Excellent specimen.
Okay. I think the move is to S2,
A patient in need of treatment.
and then I am going to S3.
My relaxation.
I'm gonna S3. Do I want a soul burn? Yeah, I want a soul burn. If I can stick a death break on this Ilanav, it'll make my life way easier.
You've already been railed in.
Okay. And that straight up dies. I'm going to go for another
Counter me.
reset on this Euphine and then seal her so she can't get more fighting spirit.
Demise.
So far, I haven't seen any Elbrus procs come out from Euphine, so I am assuming that it's probably on Holy Sacrifice, if I had to guess. But we're just going to seal it just in case. And yeah, he's pretty much dead. S1, Venom. Yep, and then I'm going to Soul Burn to reduce the cooldown, and he should FF. GG's. Beautiful. Nice and clean.
Joyful occasion.
Alright, into the next game we go. I am second pick this time, so I'm banning Luna Harsetti here, and he's opting for A-Tywin and Harsetti. Sorry, A-Tywin and Ilanav
Excellent specimen.
with DDR first pick. I'm definitely going to be taking Sea Phantom Politis, and I'm going to be taking Firefly as well.
On vacation.
Because obviously these two dual attacks with Rage, like she just does an insane amount of damage, and these two units forces the opponent to actually pick responsibly into us, where they can't proactively kind of do a specific draft that they have in mind. They have to pick reactively into me instead, which is very powerful, especially when I have last pick. But it can kind of go both ways depending on what game plan the person has. But currently he is thinking, but DDR is a pretty solid pick already into Flan, because like mentioned earlier in the video, if you sleep the Flan, she no longer has the evasion, and that's kind of one of the key core ways to kind of deal with Flan at the current moment, other than like Shaltier. But Shaltier honestly right now is not in a really good spot because a lot of units are faster than her, and as long as you're faster than that Shaltier, you can get her out of the game pretty quick. So it goes for Pillis for the reduction in the extra attacks or dual attacks and counter attacks, and he goes for Emilacades. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Green Celine, because Green Celine,
Oh, me.
these two units have to press non-attack, and if he presses non-attack, my Celine's gonna kill one for sure. And then I'm gonna go with Dragon King Sharoon, and the reason for this is because Emilacades has a stun on S1, and he has a sleep on S1, who can basically two units that can proc my Sylvian Sage. And not only that, Sylvian Sage can, or sorry, not Sylvian Sage, what's her name? Dragon King Sharoon can S3 to death break these three units, and it's going to be an F check. I'm probably not expecting to death break Acades, but these two for sure, right? I know I can for sure land with 180 effectiveness, so I'm not worried about that whatsoever. So now he's in a really tough spot, right? He has to take 2 picks, and I still have a last pick, so I need to get a force ban that can play off the remaining picks or the current picks that I have. He goes Judge Kisei to try to speed up, maybe to try to reset my team so I can't get my skills off, which is not a bad option. But if he does that, then I'll play even faster, right? So he goes Knockwall here. Without prod set, this I can still reset this with something like a Lua. See what he goes for here.
Obey. if you
Conqueror
wish.
Lilius. Interesting. I'm banning Monk for sure. And then he has... Wow, I'm really surprised by that pick. Because I feel like I have him checkmated. He has no way of killing RB twice, so I'm just going to run RB. And then ban Monk. Like, RB straight up nuke build just kills his whole team. And if he dares to press Conk S3, like, he's instantly dead. So we'll see how he plays this.
Come, I'll take your
20.6k Conk on Sweet Miracle. Actually presses. Because, you know, technically he can... Oh, he didn't strip the stealth off my Celine. Oh, he's dead. Oh, yeah, it's game over. He didn't strip stealth. He's dead.
Can you even reach me?
Yeah, he's dead.
Victory is within
I'm just gonna straight up go for a kill. I'm just gonna straight up kill this
Should I show
this
you my
Pillis.
secret weapon? It's not my fault if you get hurt.
Oh wow, that didn't kill. Oh my god, that didn't kill. Wow,
Trust in my power.
that's not good.
This is
Life or death.
That's not good.
Pick your poison when this all runs its course.
Well, I was yapping about how I had this in the bag, but this looks like I might get reversed. I do have Sylvian Sage, which is good.
Trust me.
He's just relying on Pillis damage, so he's double Ice Crystal. He has Guardian Ice Crystal on DDR and on Acades. So technically what I should have done is probably just Soul Burn on Acades to get rid of one of them.
I made a vow to protect that kid.
Yeah, actually it does land on my Flan, which is really bad for me. Flan can start putting some damage in to try to break down these barriers a bit.
Brace yourself.
Cascade damage is going to be huge, and no matter what, Shroon's going to be able to get a turn, so I got to play to that benefit.
My sword.
I'm going to wake up here. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to S3 here.
Your eyes are clouded by
There's a chance that I don't actually
Let me
defense
watch
break some of these guys, but we'll see. So I def broke the DDR
I'm with you.
and Pillis. So I'm just going to straight up go on DDR here. And then
I will control this
if he presses any skills, my Celine goes again. And then he dies.
No need to be
Oh, he's dead.
worried. Come on, let's go.
On Pillis again. Okay.
Better move.
Okay, provokes that. It's fine. I'm not gonna Soul Burn because I don't have Gab and I'm attacked down. Does that kill my RB? Not quite. I hit a stun, that's huge.
Is it my turn?
And now I'm just gonna S1 on Conk because this dual attack could potentially stun.
I'm just doing my
This S1 on Acades can potentially stun. I don't think he's gonna press S3. Oh wow, he pressed it.
That's what drives me.
Okay. So my Celine's just going Sky. Like, even still, right? Like, in the draft, he still doesn't have an answer to RB, so he just really kind of fucked.
Victory is within our
Now I can just Soul Burn S3 on Pillis. I know for sure he'll die, because I already saw how much damage I did the first go-around when he had Vigor. Okay, that's dead. Now he has to hit, and if he presses, he's dead. Yeah, completely just draft gap. GG's.